Interesting, if it takes an average of 5 times, if we know that the average person buys after 5 closes, that means that the minimum number of closes you need to do in order to expect a sale, the minimum number of closes you need to do is 5. Because if the average is 5, that means some people are closing on their 10th close, some people are closing on the 1st, but if you're never going past 5 closes, you can't average 5. So you have to have 10 closes, 20 closes, 30 closes. And you have to just start by building rapport with people and keeping the conversation friendly. And the way that you are able to work through all these is not like, yeah, yeah, yeah. You don't hit it with a mean tone. You hit it with a pleasant, happy tone. You're just smiling every time you close. So the way it works is, cool, we're gonna be here taking care of your neighbors. If we can help you while we're here, we'd love to take care of you as well. Do you guys have somebody or not yet? Oh yeah, we don't have anybody yet. This is a little bit different, but cool. So typically it's $329 for the initial. After that, it's cheap, it's $59 a month for complete coverage. We'll come out quarterly to treat it. We're doing a huge group promotion right now. If you can get on schedule with everybody, we're taking $100 off the initial service, and we're still doing everything. What everybody loves is in the eaves, eaves, wasps, spiders, issues. They leave cobwebs and mud daubers. They get inside and also make cobwebs inside, potentially biting you. We'll get them off. Base, you get ants, roaches in the walls doing structural damage, or if bugs come outside this way, if there's bugs inside the walls, do you think that they'll sometimes come out? Cool. So do you think they'll sometimes come out that way too? Okay, so if there's bugs in your walls, you're going to get bugs inside. God forbid your friend's there when it happens. That seemed a little more impactful. Yeah. And it made sense. I was thinking about that. That's the things I think about this all the time, dude. Like, I listen to all this random stuff, and I'm always implementing it into how to be more successful at this, because it's just fun. And if you can make it that way, it's good. But I like that one. Like, dude, if bugs can get into the walls, can bugs get out of the walls? Yeah. Okay, so if bugs can get out of the walls, do bugs only come out this way, or do bugs also come out of the walls that way? They come out both ways, which means they go inside your house. So we need to keep them going in the walls so they don't go in your house. Okay, can a bug go in there? Yeah. So bugs can go in the walls. Can a bug come out of there? Yeah. Can a bug go that way too? Yeah. Cool. So anyways, if I can help you, I'm doing it for super cheap. No, if I can help you, you're going to be here tomorrow, right? First close, you're going to be here tomorrow, right? Yeah. Cool. Just need a first and last name to get things started. Oh no, I'm good. I'll pass for now. I'm going to handle myself or something like that. Whatever they say. They're going to give you no, and you're going to say, okay, yeah, no pressure. It's more just a courtesy notice, just so that, we're all aware of what's going on. If you want to call someone or go do it yourself, have your grandpa do it like you're saying. It's just important we all get it done kind of at the same time, just so we avoid ping ponging the bugs. One thing that will be important that you get done, whether it's me or anybody, but I'll do it for you if you want to do it with me while I'm here. What I'll do for you is out here in the yard. This is different than most other companies do, but it's what's necessary to be done. For the fleas, the ticks, the chiggers, I'm going to put out a water activated granule in the front yard and the backyard. It's going to treat every time it gets wet and push all the bugs down and away from your home, just so you're not getting bit on your ankles, because I'm sure you love when you get fire ant bites, right? Cool. If you can just make sure that the gate is unlocked tomorrow, I'll make sure my guy also gets that full backyard for you, just to make sure the neighbor's bugs don't migrate onto your property, if that sounds good. Cool. What's a good email to send this all to? Yeah, no. Can I get a card? Let me think about it. Yeah, you can get a card. It's not really a call and coupon. It's only because I'm here treating everybody that I'm able to offer this promotional pricing with these 2 spots left. I'm sure you understand. It's just kind of first come, first serve on these discounted spots. But another thing to be aware of for sure is over here in the garage. What we've had a lot of is black widows. In these new buildings, I don't know what it is. We get a ton of black widows. I've got this video of the fattest black widow I've ever seen. I actually put it in my backyard because I was going to make a cage out of it, and I went to bed that night, and then I woke up the next morning and my dog had eaten the cage that I was in, and I don't know where the black widow went. I don't know if my dog ate it. I got 4 kids, and the biggest black widow I've ever seen was on my property, and when I woke up the cage was open. So I was like, oh crap, where is the black widow? So what we do is, as you know, it's really hard to treat spiders with any type of normal product. You need to have a special spider product, and you also need to use spider traps just to physically catch them. And so what we'll do in the garage here, just because your garage is susceptible because of these openings, we'll go ahead and put a spider trap here, so any of them running in, it'll catch them instantly, and then we can make sure they're not crawling inside your house, making cobwebs, letting out the babies, biting you, whatnot. If you can just make sure that this garage is open though tomorrow, I'll make sure we get some spider traps over there. If you want me to. Is there a good a good phone number to remind you when we're coming out? Yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to think about it and stuff. Oh, for sure. Yeah. No worries. I mean, let me just give you some stuff to think about. There's lots of companies. You can call any of them. Like I said, we're not going to take care of everybody. So no worries, but you can call any of these. They're all good. You can see like in the industry, in some industries, a 2-star is good. In some industries, a 5-star is good. In our industry, a 4.5 is about good. If you have a 4.5 in pest control when you're dealing with residential customers and you just got so many people dealing with you at their home, 4.5 is a solid review rating. You can see they got a 4.5, they got a 4.5. We have a 4.9, so we're pretty amazing in the industry. Anybody that's got a 5-star, I don't know, that's kind of weird to me. Yeah, straight 5 stars, like, no one's perfect, dude. And there's Karens out there. Mm-hmm. So you can just tell we're legit. This is an honest review rating for the last 7 years of thousands of customers. So you're going to get something good with us. You can trust us. You can definitely trust me. This is a license number. This is my first last name. You can Google me if you want. But I'm licensed, I'm trained, I got experience in this stuff. I'm the area manager. And then, reference wise, like I said, we do take care of a lot of your neighbors around here. This person gave us a 5-star review on our software. You can see they said very professional, they love us. So, we're a good option. We're not perfect, but I feel like we are the best. And the other thing, apart from being local, family owned, and quality, is that we offer services that most companies don't. Home Team, Adams, Moxie, Massey, none of them will monitor rodents in your attic. That's what we specialize in. Most of those big national companies, they don't specialize in the niche little issues that different areas will get. Out here, we deal with a lot of rodents because we have so many people moving in and out, and it's really infested. And so we'll monitor your attic for free. Home Team, they won't get up there. So we'll get up in your attic tomorrow. We'll make sure there's no rodents up there. We're also gonna take care of silverfish. We'll eat up your books, your clothes, your paperwork, the old family pictures that you put in your attic. They'll destroy those. Big American roaches, they love it in the attics. They're gonna pop down inside, and those are just nasty. They don't really do any damage, but they're gross. Spiders, mud daubers. You've got a bunch of mud daubers in your attic. We'll just make sure nothing's nesting up there because that's the most common place for bugs to hide. Is the attic entrance upstairs, or was it in the garage here too? Okay, cool. If you can just make sure that's accessible tomorrow, then we can get that taken care of for you as well. Did you want us to start on the inside tomorrow or on the outside? You want to talk to your wife? Yeah, for sure. No worries. So correct me if I'm wrong. You think this sounds like a good idea? You can see that you probably should do this, but you just want to make sure she's good to go? Or yeah? Okay, what's she going to say? What questions is she going to have? Oh, she's just going to say, let's do it. I just want you to tell her. Okay, if she's going to do it, let's do it. Or I don't know, she's going to have some concerns about price, spending money. We just got kind of a tight budget here. Okay, that makes sense. No worries. Well, you know your wife better than I do. I don't know if you believe me, though. I never really met a wife that didn't love having a professional pest control service. I never met a wife that loved having spiders in her house. And if you don't get one, you're going to have spiders in your house. No, just kidding. But I'm never going to have more flexibility on price than I do right now, just because I'm right here right now. I'm the area manager, and my truck's going to be there tomorrow. So I'll tell you what, if I was able to work with you, and I mean really work with you on this price, would you be willing to work with me, make an executive decision so we can at least get this tentatively scheduled for tomorrow, just to lock in that pricing, just so you can tell your wife you got the best price in the neighborhood? Cool. If you can work with me and we can get this set up tomorrow, obviously we'll run it by her, and if she says no, it's a no. It's easier to pull you off the route than it is to put you on a full route tomorrow, if that makes sense. But if you can be here with me tomorrow, I'll take $100, total of $200 off that initial service. You can tell your wife that you really broke my arm getting the best deal. No, just kidding. But you'll love it, she'll love it, you guys will be glad you did. What's the house number here? Yeah, no worries, cool. It's been good. I've given you all the information you need. You're an informed person now. Get someone for the rodents, get someone for the yard, get somebody for the garage, everything. I gotta really get going. Speaking of wives, I got a date with my wife tonight. I cannot be late for that. So I just gotta get these spots filled up as quick as I can. And then I gotta get running. But Tell you what, wives also love. They love clean houses, right? Tell your wife if we do this. Tell you what, I'll clean the inside of your house. Now I'm not going to clean it for like dirt, but I'm going to clean it out of all the bugs that are hiding in there. I'll go ahead and go on the inside, treat all the cracks and crevices where they like to hide, nest, and breed, and I'll put out monitoring stations just to make sure there's nothing sneaking around at night when you're not there. Typically around you 149 if you call in for just that. But tell you what, give me a shot. I need to go, like really, you'd be helping me out a ton more than you know. Help me be on time to that appointment, and I'll go ahead and give you that full inside clean out treatment it'll do for free. What do you say, help me out? You won't help me out? Well, you're a jerk. Screw you then. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, well, dude, no worries. I gotta get going then. I got to get going. Where did this one? I gotta get going, but Hail Mary, just throwing it out there. Something else that will be important that a lot of companies do, like, Home Team, they'll do the tubes in the walls and they'll spray water inside of there. Yeah, you can do that. I don't recommend spraying water inside your walls. That's why you have weep holes in the first place, to let the moisture out. Tell you what I'll do. We do a special inside wall injection. It's really like a long-term solution to bugs nesting inside the walls. What we'll do is we'll do a pressurized dust injection to make sure it's uninhabitable for bugs to live inside of there. We'll go in through the weep holes, we'll go in through the plumbing voids, we'll go in around the outlets and any other cracks and crevices we can get. That's typically going to be $199. If you want to call us in and get it later, dude, I'm on my hands and knees. I'll go ahead and give you that full service. Just don't tell your neighbors. I mean, they're like, why did he spend 3 hours at my house when he only spent an hour at his house? Just tell them, oh, I paid extra, it's worth it. They say, dude, let's get this done. Let me just need a couple signatures here. Do you want to do like Visa or MasterCard? You don't want to do Visa or MasterCard? Okay, no worries. Well then, I'm out of here, dude. I gotta get going. I think I've given you all the information you need. A couple companies. Are you gonna end up calling somebody? You're gonna end up doing it yourself, or what's the plan here? What's the game plan here? Okay, well, anybody you call, just make sure they, like I said, they are a rodent company, because most companies aren't. And definitely make sure they get the bait boxes on the side over here. Have you seen what's going on over here? So this is an AC unit, right? So you see the condensation right here, and you see how this tube goes straight into the house and it opens up a gap right there. Rodents are going to drink that water, they're going to climb up this pipe, and they're going to get into your attic, they're going to chew a water pipe and cost you tens of thousands of dollars damage. Hopefully not, but I have seen it happen, for sure. They're also going to leave poop up there. Rodents are the worst. I don't care if you got 100 spiders all over here, it's better than having rats in your attic. And so what you have to have happen, it's not me, it's just, this is the structure, this is the environment, this is the conducive condition. You have to have a rodent bait box here, and to monitor any activity on the property and control them and eliminate them. And you need to make sure that someone is regularly checking the attic, especially during the cold months. And I'm sure you love climbing through your attic and falling through it, right? No, but I've seen that more times than I should have. People always call me, can you come check my attic? I come in, there's a hole in the ceiling. I'm like, they're like, yeah, my husband tried to check the attic. I'm like, okay, is he okay? Because people like literally fall 8 feet and break their pelvis from up there. So you don't want to be up there. We're licensed, we're trained, that's all that our rodent team does. That service, typically if you buy it as a one-time service, it's gonna be about $400 a year. If you buy it as an add-on to the other services of pest control, I mean, I'm sorry to be super pushy. Like, I know I'm like, dude, I feel way out of my comfort zone here. I feel like a big a-hole. I don't normally, spend this long talking to somebody. It's normally just like tit or tat, yes or no, no worries. I just got some personal goals that I'm trying to like hit to, just kind of as like a personal thing to break some records. I'm always trying to improve. If you can help me, I just need to get a couple more accounts to be able to be on track for my thing. That service is typically another $200 a year to get it all set up, to kind of flush the rodents out and then monitor and protect you from that. It's $200 a year, but if you help me hit my personal goal, I'll do it for you for free. You say, you help me get that goal? You won't? Man, you are cold-hearted. No, I'm just kidding. I don't say those things. I'm just saying that. Okay, dude, no worries. I gotta go. Just call someone for those little guys right there too. Oh, that reminds me actually. So something that a lot of people have been upgrading to, and one of the biggest things that will actually ping pong back and forth, the thing that we see the most move from property to property is the fire ant mounts, just because you kind of push them, and they move and pop up in other places, like other people's yard. We're doing a special golf course type treatment to completely prevent the fire ants on the property. The granule everybody puts out is typically a surface granule. This granule you actually need to water in so that it can prevent the fire ants from living in the dirt. I'm going to be doing it on their property, which is going to make sure they can't live there. And so if you're not protecting your property, you're just providing a place for them to move over and nest in. That granule is expensive. It's typically at $250 per quarter acre. What's the lot size here? It's a third of an acre. Okay, dude, you know what's going on. I gotta make sure these spots get filled up. I'm kind of in a competition too. My team's really counting on me. I mean, I can do the front yard for free. I can do the backyard for free. Front yard is if you don't want ugly dirt mounds. Backyard is if you don't want to get bit or anything. Help me win this competition, and I'll go ahead and I will include the front yard and backyard for free. If you can just make sure the lock is off the gate, I'll make sure we get both of those for you. Does that sound fair? Does that work for you? Just need a couple initials and an autograph just down there at the box. You want to hold off? Okay, no worries. Sounds good. I got to get going. I don't know if you're familiar with the pest control industry in Texas. It's a very competitive market because there's a high need for it. So every company in the world is competing for your business. Google, the ads have gotten crazy expensive on there. I got to get going, but Hail Mary here real quick is rather than giving Google, $80, leads cost about $40. We typically close like 1 and 2. So to earn a customer, I'm going to be spending about $80 anyways to get one. I've already given away like everything else I can, but I'll give you an $80 credit off that first one. I'll mark it down here as a marketing discount. Rather than putting money into marketing, I'll pull that money from our marketing budget, put it into your initial service. We'll do that first one for $49, just so we're not breaking anybody's bank. We got this Cancun trip at the end of the year that we're trying to all get on as a team, and they're really, I'm the manager, so they're all kind of dependent on me to help them get there. I obviously want to get there too, and I want to make sure we do. I wish you could come with us, but I'll go ahead and do that first one for $49 if you'll help me get on that Cancun trip. You're going to be here tomorrow though. I got a spot at 2 or spot at 4. Which one's working better for you? Okay, no worries. Scheduling is the easy part. We can figure that out later. But let me go over the paperwork real quick. Okay, no worries. I can put this all together. I can send it over to at least hold this spot and this pricing for a little bit, just as long as I go and find the next one. It's kind of first come, first serve. But let me just tell you what you'll be seeing when I do come out. So here's my information. Here's your information. We're doing all the bugs here. This initial service is going to get rid of the adults, and then this, when we come back in 30 days, that's going to get rid of the eggs. We do come back for free. After this first one, you will notice some bugs kind of popping up. Just dead mostly. Here's your service schedule. We'll email or text you reminders when we're coming out. Here's all your bonus services and pricing. Feel free to read this part. It just mainly explains 3 things. 1, it's not taking care of lions, tigers, bears, or wood destroying organisms like termites or carpenter ants. That's a separate license, different pricing, different products, all this stuff. We do recommend a 1-year cycle, just so I can at least one time in the 4 seasons, and I'm not going to be leaving you with any types of bugs. And then 2, if you do want to stop before the year, don't pay me for work I haven't done. Just help me keep the shirt on my back by at least reimbursing me that initial discount on the first one, just so we at least break even. And that's fair anyways. But dude, let's just get this done. Just need a couple initials and an autograph at the bottom. Cool. Okay, then I am out of here, dude. I've really tapped out. I can't really, drop off any more money. But you know what? Money, if there's things actually worth more than money, money's not the only thing with value. So you don't necessarily have to give me money to get a service. Reviews are worth their weight in gold. If you can just kind of tap that little thing there after we do a 5-star service, feel free to give us a 5-star review. If you'll do that for me, I can put down here the review bonus, and I can take $10 off every single service, every single month. Dude, if I give you a huge discount like that, would you give me a shot? Okay, no worries. Like I said, marketing's also expensive. If I take another $10 by putting down this referral bonus, that's going to save you $100 a year. If you just, mention my name to maybe next door, try to get me a couple of referrals or something like that, you'll be kind of like my poster child for the neighborhood. I got to give some type of reason about why I'm doing so cheap. I'm really going to get chewed out when I get back to the office for this one. Not the best example, giving away everything for free to my guys, but sometimes you got to do a couple freebies to kind of get things going. I'll take another 5% off that regular service. If you can just say, after the service, we'll give it some. It's about $10 off. What do you say? It's super cheap. Even if you shop around, it's gonna be cheaper than any other company you find as well. So you're getting a great deal. Like, let's get this done, dude. 2 o'clock work for you? Okay. Dude, it's been a pleasure. It's been a real fun talking to you. I've really enjoyed my time. You're an awesome dude. That's an awesome car. I gotta get going. I've spent way too long. I gotta get going. I'm leaving. Hail Mary. Hail Mary. I mean, it's $9, dude. If I do that first one for $9 and let you punch me in the face, can we get this done? No, just kidding. Don't punch me in the face. But $9, dude. You need it, obviously, right? Whether you buy it or not, anything that I've talked about, have you seen any value, or I'm just playing in the dirt here? Like, any value, anything I'm doing is going to be value. Sweeping the eaves for spiders, value in that. Spraying the base, any value in that. Not getting roaches. Taking care of the fire ants in the yard, not getting bit, any value in that. Checking for rust, any value. Are you seeing any value? Is that value worth $9? Cool. Like, what do you say? Give it a shot. Cool. Well, at this point, we've spent so long together. I feel like you're family. I only get 10 of these. Every employee only gets this opportunity 10 times to get family and friend pricing. The very cheapest break-even price. This is just, we're doing our service at cost for you. We will do our service at cost for you. Well, I'll just mark it down as a family and friend discount. Hold it for $29.67. Okay, sign. Dude, you're awesome. Slap on the butt. Just kidding. I don't know. That wasn't perfect, but that's the story. So getting better at it. And they're just gonna see that you really want it, They're like, this guy wants this. I'm just gonna give it to him. Why not, dude? Like, and once you get like this cheap, like, you're like, really? You're not gonna do that? So how many closes was that? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And so probably need to close 14 times for your average person to close after the 5th close.